and game or go call and fight. It depends on what you wanna go take them. And you know the rules is just a very simple one. All you need to do is if somebody talks something well vex you, wrong go buy credit, come fire and back. You understand? You know, we see the people physically fight, but you can fight them on phone. And whatever you think said they talk will sweet you, you can also call and then and let them know. And the number you will be calling is gonna be, you will be sending text first until I open the phone line. It will be 0277846260, 0277846260. Now the number be that. I remember the time we there in exams hall. You know, when we they steal, when teacher they detect something for us, they go, no, right, I'm fast, make a fast, you know. No, it's more man, don't see things. All right, we're going directly to the debate now. And let me introduce my guests because we need to really have a good time, man. All right.
I am Jojo Kra.
Okay.
An author.
Okay.
And a poet, yeah.
An author, and I'm saying job now to carry pen around everywhere. Okay. Next person.
The name is Mikhail, a writer, director, and a video editor.
Video editor, you. Okay.
The marketer.
Wow.
I'm the humble servant, Jerry Aja.
I'm
a teacher.
Oh, wow.
St. Martin de Porres.
Oh, great.
All right. Mama, today I'm very, very glad, and I thank you so much for such a topic.
Okay.
But why should even somebody think about going back to the village after he or she has moved from that place?
Okay.
Now, why am I saying this? Any human being on earth, if he or she is moving, moves forward. So that means that if there is something I should do, I should think about going forward in life.
Okay, wow.
After struggling so much to get something, you know, especially if you're coming from remote and deep areas or villages, like maybe from the north, you understand?
Yeah.
And I come to settle down in the city.
Okay.
Build my life, put my life together. Probably I don't have education.
Okay.
I try to educate myself in school. Get a job here in the city. Build a house. Maybe by the grace of God. Get my wife. Have children. Settle down here. Make all my contacts, all my connections. Establish myself here.
Alright.
Then you say when old age, dawns on me, I should go back and settle back in the village where I was. That wasn't good for me. That is why I moved to the city.
Okay.
Until that comes to carry me away. No, I think anybody who thinks about that is a primitive person.
He just tickled himself and he's laughing. You should wait for somebody to tickle him before he starts enjoying giggles.
Ow.
Let the alone laugh.
Ow.
Because it is only a selfish, egocentric, self-seeking person that will come from a village where he was nurtured, where he has his roots, where development is lacking, where people there cannot make ends meet, and rely on some of you to go and make it, then come and develop the place, to come and live in Accra and become custodians of Accra or the city. Who then goes back to develop your home?
Okay.
In the first place, going back home to build means you are bringing development back home.
Okay.
2, your knowledge, your experience, your expertise out there becomes useful to the community because they will consult you and tap information from you on how to do things, the way forward. Okay. 3, you become a role model for people in that community to look up to this man, the son of this earth, went out there, did all, achieved all, and came back home to give his quota to his community. And that is selflessness.
Alright, can I have a go?
When you move to Accra, Accra is a very good place to do business, In Accra, there's a lot of things that are happening. Internet services, things will make your life better in Accra. But way back in the village, you won't get those things there. So it's better when you are in Accra, you stay in Accra, do everything in Accra, grow in Accra, die in Accra. You don't have to go back to the village because we have the mentality, or there's a mentality that when you go to the village and you are prospering or you're going to do something, as my fellow people were saying, that when you're going to build or do something for the community, there is an adjective in our language that it will kill you. When you go to your village to go and do something great, like I'm also coming from the Ewa side background, the Volta side, and when you go there and you want to show that you can do something for your community, you can build something, you are the boss, they will tell you that you are small. Wow. There's a lot of things to get in Accra more than the village. Loaded Mama.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That means your religious side, you are not strong in your religious side or something like that.
Okay.
But if I'm strong in your religion, know your God, you can go back to your hometown, go and develop, do anything that you want to do over there.
Wow.
And build, because the whole thing has to be sected all over the place.
Okay.
We have to build, we have to do a whole lot of business, have to be spread all over the place, so that at least the capital is supposed to be at least a little bit free, so that people will, at least job will be flowing all over the place.
You see,
all right.
My opponent said I'm taking myself to laugh.
Yes.
We didn't come here for a joke. And he said that, okay, he said that for the benefit of the listeners,
yes.
If you have a mentality like us,
okay.
Look, Loaded Mama,
yes.
Let's look at healthcare.
All right.
If you are old, there are certain diseases that attacks you that you will never see when you are young. So which is better? Old age, being in the city, so that you will have a better healthcare, so that you can even live longer.
All right.
Okay? So, Loaded Mama, what I am saying, or what we are saying, is that it is better to build your life and stay in the city. Now, why am I saying that? You see, he talked about building.
Okay.
Let me tell you this thing. I travel a lot.
All right.
Because of the kind of job that we do. We are into video and movies. We
Yeah.
travel a lot.
Yeah.
I remember one day we went to a certain village and I wanted to rent an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for a single room
Yeah.
with a porch,
Yes.
the owner there said that I will pay 6 cedis for a month.
Wow.
For any other, how long I want to stay. And I was like,
not
whoa.
50 cities.
No, 6 cities.
Wow.
Now, for a room. No, listen. No.
Wow.
It looks very cheap.
Okay.
But the person who built that house,
Yes.
why would the person give that building out for 6 cities? Because people are not patronizing it. Why am I saying so? Because in the village, okay, economic activity is not like in the city. If it was in the city, that 6 cities, he will add 0 to it for it to become what? 60. Meanwhile, the one in the city is buying the cement at the same price,
okay.
is buying the, any building material at the same price as the one in the village. But because people are not patronizing it, the person has to give the building out for 6 what? Cities.
Wow.
No, let's look at roads. Maybe in my village there is no road.
Okay.
The road there is very bad.
Okay.
Let's say I have a car. I get back to the village. As my opponent is saying. So I settle down. And maybe something happens and they have to take me even to a nearby hospital. The road is not good.
Okay.
I will die. Premature death.
Yeah.
And the only thing the village people will say is that because he's old. And as my colleague said here, Loaded Mama, it is a fact. Let not our colleagues sitting here say that we are selfish. It is a fact that when you get to the village and you want to prove that you are, the boss, they will just take you out.
Why do you have to prove that you are the boss?
You see, and my colleague is here saying that then your spiritual background is not strong. How can you see fire? You know that this is fire. You want to dip your hand into the fire, for the fire to burn you before you say, oh, this is fire. I didn't know it is fire.
But in the first place, can I interject?
No.
You wait. Wait. You can't land. You are flying without wings.
Let me land.
How can you land?
No, let me land.
I'm not allowing you to land.
Okay? I said
No. If you go to a village and they are taking 6 cities as rent, they are taking 6 cities as rent, and you are not white, and you have created your own picture.
No. What I'm trying to say, look, if my colleague will not keep quiet, then I have to talk. What I'm trying to say, is that if you want me to do investment, and I go to the village,
We are talking about after retirement.
Hello, you there? Please mention your name and just the fire within your chest.
Yes, your program is wonderful. Mr. Dumo Black, you Loaded Mama.
All right, thank you, Mpachokosu.
Yes, I'm in Nigeria, I'm from Rivers State, and I'm enjoying the program.
Wonderful. What fire now? I love that. I love the enjoyment.
What I really want to fire is the people that are saying that we should not even go to village. I believe they are the people that are trying to kill our culture in Africa, trying to emulate the white mentality that we have. That is why their children are so wayward on the streets. Enjoy their life. Let their grandchildren visit them and they teach them the culture and the heritage of their villages or where they come from, because those are the things that their forefathers have taught them. They have to send it back to their children. Why do they want to stay in Accra, die in Accra, and and leave everything in Accra. Why didn't they born in Accra? Why did they born in the village? They are saying they are for tenants. Why did they say they are for tenants? They should be an Accra tenant. I think that they are Accra tenants. I'll be buried in Osu and you.
Alright, let me read this one. I can't leave the city. I just can't.
I like that.
I don't want to leave my riches behind.
Yes, I
How can I go back to the village and be in the farm?
This one pay up.
No way. No way.
Alright.
I've only been staying in the village because there is peace and quietness in the village where there is no unnecessary noise. Okay? Yes, a lot of people are saying, loaded mama. Oh my goodness. I can imagine me finding myself in the village.
Exactly.
I have been in Accra for 24 years now. There are so many witches and wizards in my village.
He's the one.
They killed 2 of my brothers, and I'm the only boy left. And I must hide in Accra until God calls me home. Well, Lord, wow, I must congratulate you. This your show. At the jolly, I'm too much. Lord, you are too much. But you know, the only thing that really surprises me is, in terms of church, when I was in the village, do you know that our offering is not up to 2 CDs?
So you pay less.
Our offering is not up to 2 CDs. But in Accra, come and see millions and billions the pastors are gathering in Accra. Look, there's so much profit in Accra. Please, let us jolly in Accra and die in Accra. Okay, thank you very much. You see, one jolly in Accra. The next person said, Lord, this is a great one. You know what? I would prefer marrying 2 wives. Keep one in the village, keep one in Accra. Give birth to the one in the village, 6. Give birth to the one in Accra, 2. Because that's how Accra life should be. And then equation will balance, I'll end up having 8 children. Unfortunately, I cannot live with the one in the village. I'll just leave her for my mother. And that is all. I enjoy Accra. Another person said, yes, I prefer village life. It is so sweet. In the village, you can marry 5 women and they will not fight. Especially if you are a fisherman. All you need to do is to catch more fish and just share for them. And there's so much peace. Loaded, you can never marry 2 women in Accra and live up to 50 years. Never. It's not possible. Okay?